Welcome to Freedom Fully, where we explore living fully and aging gracefully.
Hello, wonderful souls, and welcome back to Freedom Fully. I'm so grateful you're here with me today for what I believe is one of the most important conversations we can have about our health and well-being, detoxing our kitchens. You know, when we think about detoxing, we often think about special diets or cleanses. But the truth is that one of the most powerful detoxes we can do is removing toxins from the space where we prepare and store our food, our kitchen. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing and eliminating toxins, making it even more important to reduce our exposure. The kitchen, where we spend so much time and where we handle our food, is the perfect place to start. Today, we're going to walk through the kitchen together and identify the hidden sources of toxins that might be affecting your health. Then I'll show you simple, practical swaps that can dramatically reduce your toxic load while often saving you money and improving your cooking experience. Let's start with cookware, which is one of the most important areas to address. Non-stick cookware, while convenient, can release toxic fumes when heated, especially if the coating is scratched or damaged. These fumes can be particularly harmful to respiratory health, which becomes more important as we age. The solution is to gradually replace non-stick cookware with safer alternatives. Stainless steel is excellent for most cooking tasks, heats evenly, and lasts a lifetime. Cast iron is wonderful for searing and baking, and it actually adds beneficial iron to your food. For situations where you really want non-stick properties, ceramic-coated pans are a safer alternative. They provide good non-stick performance without the toxic chemicals found in traditional non-stick coatings. Now let's talk about food storage, which is another major source of kitchen toxins. Plastic containers, especially when used for hot foods or in the microwave, can leach harmful chemicals into your food. Glass containers are the safest option for food storage. They don't leach chemicals, don't retain odors or stains, and can go from freezer to oven safely. Mason jars are particularly versatile and economical for storage. For wrapping foods, aluminum foil and plastic wrap can both pose health concerns. Beeswax wraps are an excellent alternative for covering bowls and wrapping foods. They're reusable, compostable, and keep food fresh without any chemical exposure. Let's address your water supply, which is fundamental to everything you do in the kitchen. Tap water can contain chlorine, lead, and other contaminants that affect both taste and health. A good water filter is one of the most important investments you can make for your kitchen. Whether it's a simple pitcher filter, a faucet-mounted filter, or an under-sink system, filtered water improves the taste of everything you cook and drink while removing harmful contaminants. Now let's talk about cleaning products, which leave residues on surfaces where you prepare food. Conventional dish soaps, surface cleaners, and dishwasher detergents often contain harsh chemicals that can remain on dishes and countertops. Simple, natural alternatives work just as well and are much safer. For dish soap, look for plant-based formulas without synthetic fragrances or dyes. For surface cleaning, white vinegar and water in a spray bottle cleans most kitchen surfaces effectively. For dishwasher detergent, look for phosphate-free, fragrance-free options, or make your own with washing soda and citric acid. Your dishes will be just as clean without the chemical residue. Let's address small appliances, which can be sources of toxic exposure you might not have considered. Coffee makers with plastic water reservoirs can leach chemicals, especially when exposed to hot water repeatedly. Look for coffee makers with glass or stainless steel water reservoirs, or consider switching to a French press or pour-over method using glass or ceramic equipment. Blenders and food processors with plastic containers can also be problematic, especially when processing hot foods or acidic ingredients. Glass or stainless steel containers are safer alternatives. Now let's talk about the foods themselves and how to reduce your exposure to pesticides, preservatives, and other food additives. You don't need to buy everything organic, but focusing on the dirty dozen, the fruits and vegetables with the highest pesticide residues, can make a significant difference. For foods you eat regularly or consume in large quantities, choosing organic versions can significantly reduce your toxic load. This is particularly important for foods like apples, strawberries, spinach, and potatoes. Even with conventional produce, washing thoroughly with a produce wash or a solution of water and baking soda can remove many surface pesticides and bacteria. Let's address food packaging, which can be a significant source of chemical exposure. Canned foods often contain BPA in the lining, and processed foods come with various preservatives and additives. Focus on fresh, whole foods when possible, and when you do buy packaged foods, look for items in glass jars or BPA-free cans. Frozen vegetables and fruits are often just as nutritious as fresh and come with less packaging. Now let's talk about your refrigerator and pantry organization, which can affect food safety and reduce the need for preservatives. Proper storage keeps food fresh longer and reduces the risk of contamination. Store foods at proper temperatures, use the first in, first out principle to ensure freshness, and keep your refrigerator and pantry clean to prevent bacterial growth. Let's address cooking methods, which can affect the healthiness of your food. High-heat cooking methods like frying can create harmful compounds, while gentler methods like steaming, poaching, and slow cooking preserve nutrients and avoid creating toxins. Grilling and broiling can create carcinogenic compounds, especially when cooking meat at high temperatures. If you enjoy these cooking methods, marinating foods first and avoiding charring can reduce harmful compound formation. Pause. 3. If this feels overwhelming, remember that you don't need to change everything at once. Start with the changes that will have the biggest impact on your health or that concern you most. Focus first on items you use every day: your cookware, water filter, and cleaning products. These changes will give you the most benefit for your investment. As you replace items, invest in quality pieces that will last. It's better to buy one good stainless steel pan than several cheap ones that won't perform well or last long. Keep a list of items you want to replace and tackle them gradually as your budget allows. This approach is more sustainable and less stressful than trying to change everything at once. Pause. 3. Beautiful souls, detoxing your kitchen is one of the most powerful steps you can take for your health and well-being. Every meal you prepare in a cleaner environment is an investment in your vitality and longevity. Remember, this isn't about perfection or spending a fortune. It's about making thoughtful choices that reduce your toxic load and support your body's natural ability to heal and thrive. Your kitchen should be a place of nourishment and joy, not a source of chemical exposure. By making these simple changes, you're creating a space that truly supports your health and well-being. Thank you for taking this important journey with me. If you're ready to start detoxing your kitchen, choose just one area that resonates with you and begin there. Make sure that you subscribe, like this video, and ring the bell to join our Freedom Fully family here on YouTube. Until next time, keep nourishing yourself with love and intention as you continue to build your freedom fully.